recording now. All right, everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Two Guys, One Moop, where fuck your life. Bing
Bing
bong.
bong is
I'm
the new
Brando.
motto.
Yeah, I'm Brando
And
Connor.
I'm Fuzz. I'm
You
Mo
already,
Fuzz.
you already know that.
The fucking six people that still watch this shit.
It's
Yeah.
all right. It's cool. It's cool.
They know who we are.
We've been really inconsistent because work
Work and life.
schedulings.
Fucking everything is balls.
Everything's not awesome. Everything is not cool when you're part of a team.
Yeah.
That song
Yeah.
lies.
Song does lie.
Yeah, we'll make this a quick one because we
Wait
were
a
going to
minute.
play Xbox after this, but.
Yeah, but I got the old dick in the ass and I gotta work overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your life.
Fine.
But no, I was talking to you off. So my wife actually texted me a picture earlier. Somebody took a video. Most people around the world actually know this venue that's here in Columbus, Ohio. They know this venue solely because Dimebag Darrell was killed at this venue, which is called the Alrosa Villa. My old band, we played there a bunch of fucking times. Like it's one of those things where it's kind of a staple of this area before any of that happened. It was just a really big, good rock club where lots of rock bands, nationals, everybody came through. They tore it down.
Really?
They tore it down today. The owner sold it a little while ago, and they ended up tearing it down.
That's
Kind
wow.
of, I mean, I get it. Like I get that venue for most people is, like a stain on
Yeah.
hard rock history because of what happened there, and that sucks. But like, I don't know, man. It was one of those places where like if you went to the place, you hated it, but you loved it at the same time just because of the history of the place. But it was also a ginormous shithole.
Yeah, it's like the fuck, what is it called? Back in Mass. Fuck. I forgot the name now, of course. Some shithole venue that like a lot of fucking
Just
huge names play at. It's small, it's shitty.
yeah, it's
It'll
just
come
like
to me. I want to say it's called. What is it called? Fuck. I'll figure it out. But
but yeah, they fucking tore it down, and I know this is kind of early in the episode, but like to me, that okay, so the owner wasn't the best guy in the world anyway. He was kind of an asshole, but he's actually my Amanda. His name is Rick Catella, and the reason that he's my Amanda is not only because he was like a dickhead, but like it was a complete money grab
oh,
because obviously business went down after what happened and stuff, and then COVID obviously put him in a fucking bad way. But he ended up selling this place for like 1 point something fucking million.
wow.
And dude, whoever bought it for that, if they bought it for that, has to have some insane fucking plan.
I'd
Because
say
that
so.
because that place is in one of the shittiest parts of Columbus. Like it's on this place called Morris Road, dude, and it is literally like
Hot
a
garbage.
hot garbage. God,
Wicked hot garbage.
wait, yeah, it's fucking trash.
Cummy
But
tummy trash.
he definitely he definitely ranks as my fucking Amanda this week because, like I said,
Mhm.
dude, it was a total cash grab, and like, I mean, I guess in the sense of business, it's probably a smart thing to do because of COVID and shit. But fuck you
Makes
anyway,
sense.
because you're a dickhead.
Makes sense.
Dude was such a dickhead that he wouldn't deal with me.
And you're just like the nicest guy in the world to deal with, so
I am until it came to you telling me that I had to pay you to sell tickets to play your venue.
hmm.
That's when I stopped being so nice.
Zinga.
But
Oh,
yeah,
well, fuck him. He's the Amanda. All right, I like
yeah,
it.
fuck you, guy.
So,
Fuck you, Rick.
real quick before I go grab my phone and you
Mm-hmm.
outline what we're doing, happy belated birthday
Oh,
to Miss Nicole.
yes.
I missed saying it to you yesterday because I suck. But would you like to outline real quick while I just go grab
Yeah,
something?
yeah. Absolutely. Now go ahead and grab your shit. So basically today, guys, we're gonna oh shit, we got a butt cheek. Yeah, yeah, we do. But we're gonna do some Marvel television show and movie talk today. Both, I think, fully caught up on Hawkeye. We both have now seen Shang-Chi. And I figure we'll talk a lot of the news surrounding the new Spider-Man No Way Home as well. For all that,
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask you a question
Yes, sir.
because you are a Massachusetts native. How do you say room?
Room.
Say it again.
Room.
Why?
Same reason why I say roof. I don't know.
I never noticed it before. I listened to a podcast. It's a true crime podcast, but it's hosted by these two ladies, and they are both from Mass. And I picked up on it a couple of days ago. I was like, did they just say rum? I was like, did they
Bedroom.
say what? Yes. And I was just like, man, I gotta ask him about that. I gotta know if it's just them or if it's like a Massachusetts wide.
As
Like
you're
it's part of the
sleeping
accent.
in your bedroom, and you
Yep.
hear the rain tapping on your roof. You hear a noise coming from down cellar.
So it is part of the Massachusetts accent.
Some parts, yeah.
Oh, some parts. Okay.
Well, I mean, see, there's a major there's a couple different types of accents in Massachusetts. So,
like
got your
probably New
North
York
Shore,
City.
you got your South Shore, and you got your Bostonian, and then of course there's just the New England accent, like the type of accent that you hear in Connecticut isn't the same, or Rhode Island. It's very similar, but not exactly the same.
So like the Stephen King accent is
Dude, I can't even tell you what Stephen King sounds like.
really. Oh man, because he's from England. Fuck Maine. He's from Maine.
Oh, he's a Mainer. That explains
Yes.
a lot. Fucking weirdo.
So, I mean, yeah. But I noticed that he has a unique accent too. But it's
I'm from Maine, bub.
yeah. It's a higher. It's like a higher.
Yeah, from
Mass
Maine, bub.
accent. And they're very, very into.
Gonna go down to a gun quit?
You said Algonquin?
A gun quit. It's a place in Maine.
Oh shit. Facts, bitch.
Gonna go down to York?
Yeah.
Take a trip down to
Yuck.
York and get some lobster and a gun quit?
There you go. Because like that's one thing that is a mainstay in every fucking King novel is Maine and seafood and baseball. Big time baseball fan. Talking about the Sox.
Fuck baseball. I don't give a fuck about the fucking Red Sox. Baseball's shit.
I like baseball, man.
I
I'm
don't
one of
like-
the
it's
few.
so boring.
It is, but it has its excitement. I mean, it hasn't really been excited for me since like 08 when the Phillies won the World Series Super Bowl. The World
See
Series.
how much you like baseball.
Yeah, exactly.
The World
Baseball's a
Series-
drinking thing.
good soup.
Good soup. Okay, you finished. Did the third episode of Hawkeye drop?
I only watched up to the second one. I think it drops on Wednesdays. Which
Okay, cool.
yeah, it
Rock
should
on.
have dropped then. Yeah.
Yeah, probably did, but I'll watch it probably tomorrow. I'll probably watch 3 and 4 tomorrow. But first 2 episodes, good. We're both on the same page.
I thought
What'd you
it was great.
think so far? Yeah, I thought it I really like Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
I really like him as an actor, and the girl they got playing Kate is really, really good too.
Yeah.
I think she's pretty good.
She could get
Um,
it. Yeah.
I do think her mom is the big bad though.
Yeah, her mom
don't-
kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I think she's
Yeah,
inevitably going to be like the mysterious force behind it all.
I don't like that dude at all.
The guy that plays the
what's his
stepdad?
name? Yeah.
The soon to be husband. Yeah, he's
just such a
something
cunt.
about him. Yeah, something bugs you. He's definitely there for a reason. But like to me, he almost seems like a red herring.
Oh yeah.
Like he's
too
the
obvious.
one. Yeah, like he's the one. You're like, yeah, that's the bad guy, and it's like, he's almost too dislikable to like actually be the bad guy in a sense. No, I thought the way they've done the show so far was really fun. It was really good. I like how cold Hawkeye is
hmm
with everybody. Like I do like that because I mean he's still timeline wise he's reeling from the death of
Yeah, that's something that bugs me. Is I feel the only thing I feel is like the whole like mourning the loss of Romanov.
Right.
Like that's his best friend, right? But like it's almost like they're like playing it a little too much like he was in love with her.
True.
Like it's giving me off. I'm not saying he's a bad actor, fucking better actor than me. I ever will be. And he's a great actor actually, but I just feel how it's written. They're kind of making it too much like
He was in
lost
love
the
with
love
her.
of his life,
Right.
and that's just not
Right.
the case because they're
Right.
keeping it super like obvious that he loves his wife and
Yeah, and his family and everything.
Yeah. So I just feel
yeah.
they could have tweaked maybe how they like. I'm just nitpicking. That's how good the show is. So I'm just
Well,
like
yeah.
nitpicking.
No, you can absolutely.
I just feel a little too
nitpick,
nitpicky
sure.
on that. I mean, I'm
But
sorry. Yeah, it's too like. I felt it's too like mourning the loss of the love of your life.
then
Wait.
it is mourning the loss of a comrade.
Yeah, or even your best friend. Like I get like the whole
Right.
when he went on his murderous rampage and all that shit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Very it's just it's so weird to me. It's so weird that when I watch these shows and I don't see, they make it just always constantly seem that like the Avengers just don't really exist. I mean,
in what sense?
like, oh, we're just like they disbanded, like they just don't give a fuck anymore. Like this is all supposed to take place after
Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah.
And like they're still supposed to be pretty tight. And I get, Tony. Oh, spoiler alerts if anyone hasn't seen it. Tony Stark dies.
Tony's dead.
Obviously. And I'm just like curious. I'm always like, so he's dealing with all this right now. He's in New York.
Right.
Like, how I get it that the Avengers aren't like as tight as they used to be because obviously all the death and all that shit with the snap and all that. But like, don't you think he'd kind of be like, yo, hey, Bruce. Yo, hey.
Could be.
I mean, I think it's. I guess they just didn't want to pay the actors to be on the show. But
maybe it's that, or maybe it's the fact that like watched all these shows. The only person Avengers wise, like original Avengers wise, that's still kind of an upfront is Wanda.
Yeah.
Because Cap obviously did what he did. Natasha's dead. God knows where Bruce is. I don't even know if they said where the fuck he was going.
I feel like I just what the fuck was it? We'll get into that with Shang-Chi. There's going to be spoiler alert. Oh, we got to put a fucking spoiler alert thing in the beginning, I guess, because we're talking Hawkeye and
I'll just put it in the description of the episode. Spoilers, bitch. Now they're kind of moving forward with Doctor Strange, Falcon, Winter Soldier. I have a deep feeling. Though. It did. It really did. I think that out of all of them, that fucking hit the ground the hardest. Because
that's the issue that Marvel ran into now with pushing this whole Avengers thing in such a. This is weird, but I feel that like DC, I don't know if it's because the original cut or whatever of Justice League just like wasn't that great, but I feel that like it's just kind of odd seeing solo shit now, because you've had the Avengers jammed down your throat for like a decade or longer.
Oh, absolutely. It is. It's super weird, but like I think the other weird thing is that studios don't like to pay people billions of fucking dollars over and over again, so now they got to try to recreate that magic with characters that mainstream fans aren't going to connect with the way they connect with the original. Like, as much as I like Falcon, and I do like Anthony Mackie as Falcon, I think it's a great, actor-character pairing and everything. I don't think he's ever going to hit the way that Chris Evans did with Cap. It's just not going to happen. Everybody loves Sebastian Stan, but with the way that they're playing Bucky, there's nothing to latch on to.
No, they completely killed off pre-Soviet intervention Bucky.
Right.
And they made it like post. Everything with him is post.
And I strongly doubt that for those who haven't seen fucking Black Widow, her sister, I feel, is going to get shoehorned into that role. So let me know when you watch that and if you think the same, because that seems to be the big.
Yeah, I will. It's just so odd, man. Like,
it's just they're shoehorning in a bunch of new, and I don't think this new is going to connect on the same level that the original did.
I guess the best way I can explain it from my perspective is I almost wish that all of these like one-offs and spin-offs and shit and
Mhm.
solo series, I almost wish they were all pre-Infinity War.
They should
Prequels.
have been. They should
Because
have.
it just seems so odd to me. Like Hawkeye, dude, you're in New York.
Right.
Like you got Strange, you got like all these, and then when he's like, oh yeah, what's his name? Tony sold Avengers Towers years ago, and I'm like, okay, well, where the fuck is everybody?
Right.
I get they moved, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
think
no, I
after
know exactly what
like
you're
a
saying.
huge issue like they had
Well,
with Thanos and all that, they would you'd call him up, right? Be like, yo, what's up, bro?
you would think.
I'd think pre Infinity Wars though, like when like the team was assembled, but I think they could have gotten away with a lot more storyline pre Gauntlet.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just my opinion.
But they also could have built a lot better pre-Gauntlet. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of things they could have done. Like, but I think they were by the time they put out Civil War, they were already ready to move forward and move away from the original lineup of the Avengers and stuff like that. That's why obviously with the new Thor, you're going to see, Jane Foster Thor. That's why. See, the only thing that's really, really odd to me, and I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but there are a lot of rumors swirling that this is Tom Holland's last Spider-Man. And it's like, yikes, man. Like, what the fuck are you going to do with that?
Maybe they're just gonna put it to rest for a while.
You're building so big, though. Like,
Yeah, but they cashed in pretty hardcore, man, between the video games. I bet they're gonna continue the Spider-Man, but they're doing this whole multiverse thing
yeah,
because
they're going to change him.
either change him or they're going to put hardcore pushing Miles Morales.
Which is fine. But
Oh yeah, no,
like,
it's perfectly fine, and that's great. Actually, I would love to see Miles on the big screen, but
I
don't know. I don't know.
people.
It's
I
very
don't know
interesting.
enough about Miles.
I just know that I think a lot of these decisions were made because Robert Downey Jr. decided, and Chris Evans decided to walk away from the roles. It's really hard to continue the whole Avengers thing
without
the two.
those two. Yeah,
Like,
that I
and
100%
this has nothing to do with the actor, but like it's like we're used to this Chris Evans Captain America.
Oh, of course.
You literally could have the greatest, most. You can have fucking Leonardo DiCaprio play Captain America, and people are going to be like,
it's not Chris Evans.
It's not the same.
Right.
So,
But see, that's one thing. Like, I know a lot of people shit on DC for it, but like, I think that's why they do the 3 Batman rule. They do the 3 movie Batman rule is because even though Bale did such an iconic job in his 3 film, well, two of the 3. You got Bale as Batman for 8 years. Couldn't shoehorn somebody else in. You just couldn't do it anymore.
I feel
you know what I mean? And I think that's something we as fans don't really understand because we're like, oh no, this is the perfect motherfucker for this role. And it's like, yeah, I get that, but like, fucker ain't gonna be young forever. And half these dudes are getting these roles at 40 years old already. Like fucking Robert Downey Jr. is damn near 60 years old. How many years you want to play fucking Iron Man? He did it for 10. He did his entire 50s.
Yeah.
Like,
and he walked.
And yeah, because I mean, technically,
I don't care what anyone says.
Decision.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Like he could probably just chill out and retire, but like Chris Evans, I don't know, man. That guy's I don't see that guy's career in other movies going very far.
He's kind of proved that.
Yeah, he's a horrible fucking actor.
Yeah.
But
I mean, when your best role outside of Captain America is you being a douchebag and Scott Pilgrim, like,
that's true.
But maybe you should have stayed on for a couple more films. But I get it.
He wants to chase that Oscar, you know.
But what the fuck, man? What are you gonna get? I mean, nobody's look. All right. How many roles do you think he legitimately turned down because he was Captain America? How many movies that Leo was doing, or Brad Pitt was doing, or fucking whoever else was doing, did you watch that movie and you were like, Chris Evans should have definitely been in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
None.
Because ain't nobody was saying that shit. Because you had Brad Pitt and Leo. Ain't nobody was thinking about this motherfucker. I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know, man.
I don't know, but
I did.
I like. Go ahead.
I did absolutely love Shang-Chi though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think they did a good job with Shang Chi. I know it got a lot of negative
It did get a lot of
reviews
negative stuff, but I think most
from
of that was like
from
overseas.
China. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they dubbed him too pretty or something.
Yeah. Well,
I thought that was funny. I thought it was funny at good points. It wasn't the best fucking film I've ever seen, but it
no.
definitely caught me by surprise that I enjoyed it. That was cool.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not super familiar about the lore or anything behind Shang-Chi, but
No.
it seemed pretty cool, man.
Yeah. No.
I
It
have
was
to say.
fantastic, and I really expected to get really sick of his friend,
Oh, the
uh,
chick?
the chick,
Oh, she's great though.
because she's fantastic. But if you have seen Raya in The Last Dragon, she does the voice for the fucking dragon
Oh,
in that movie. And the whole fucking, like, when my wife first said it, she was like, that's the dragon from Raya and the Dragon. I was like, oh god damn it, you just fucked this up for me, dude, because all I'm gonna see is that fucking dragon. But she actually killed the role and it
yep.
didn't happen to me. Like, she was fucking absolutely fucking hilarious.
Actually, there was a line in that movie that I thought was one of the best and most coolest scenes in MCU history, honestly.
Which was?
Spoiler alert. So, do you know when his dad
Hmm.
goes and finds the mythical place?
Yes.
And there's that really, really old dude that's talking down to him.
Yeah.
And he basically says to him, he goes, "Watch your tone with me, young man. I've lived your life 50 times."
Yeah.
That was fucking cool. Because,
Yeah.
like, this old ass man, and then you're like, oh, that's right. This guy's been around for 1,000 years.
In years. Yeah.
Like, that was
Absolutely.
really fucking cool.
Yeah.
That was a
It
really
was.
cool scene.
It was, dude. All the action in that movie was fantastic.
Oh, God. I'm going to say this, and I mean this with the most respect ever, ever,
Yeah. Yeah.
ever. I am so happy they decided to go with that East Asian, the Asian style of choreography, like that
Oh
Crouching
man.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Oh
Yes.
my God, it just so Asian choreography fucking blows everything else out of the water.
Dude, it's
It's
phenomenal.
just so visually appealing.
Well, I mean, and that's also coming from a person like I grew up watching a lot of like now and they're super campy, but like a lot of the old kung fu movies
Yeah.
and shit, dude. And like whether they were overdubbed super horribly bad or whatever, but like the fucking choreography in those films.
Why do you think the choreography was nailed so hard in The Matrix? Fun fact, they filmed The Matrix choreography and fight scenes exactly like that. They just added extra frames to make it more choppy like a computer.
Really?
Yes. That's why
No shit.
yes, you know how they download all of the fights styles into Neo?
Yeah.
If you ever rewatch the Matrix series, which I recommend everybody does because they're coming out with a new one, I know everybody needs to be polished up
Right.
on that. The choreography in that is completely based off of Asian style of choreography and if you watch the behind the scenes on it, it's exactly what it is. It's
No
fucking
shit.
hoist systems and rope systems and rigs, bringing them up and they're pulling the cameras around and shit.
Ah.
So it looks
See,
very
that's fucking cool.
floaty.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome,
The
man.
Matrix fucking nailed that shit and I thought it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. My other thing though is like with what we were talking about, like the future of the MCU is like if you're gonna pull Tom Holland Spider-Man out and implant Miles, that's all fine and dandy, but you kind of shit the bed on that fucking end credit scene in Venom 2. If that's your fucking plan, That's not the Spider-Man that Venom.
Honestly, it's probably just a rumor, man.
I don't
But
know.
he's
Like I
different. I
said,
don't
you're
know.
probably right. But then again, though,
Did they
man,
show? But then again, they also.
I don't know, dude.
You
Because
never know.
that kid,
Maybe Venom gets knocked into some fucking different world,
oh, he's
or
gonna
they
go
just
after.
basically
What's he gonna go after Andrew Garfield?
because
Gonna
there's like
go after Toby?
why did the Venom symbiote in the end of Venom 2, why was
Uh-huh.
he angry at the Spider-Man on the screen?
That's what I mean. Yeah,
So maybe that symbiote traveled through different fucking time zones, and it's
maybe.
or I'm sorry, different universes.
Do you
And
think
this
they'll
is what
ever pull Null
yeah,
into the
they're
movies
already going
universe?
to. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They're already going to. And people aren't even going to realize it. They're never
Well,
going to
I'm gonna
realize
realize it.
because you read something.
Yes. Okay. I thought
Okay.
that's where you were going, but I
And
wanted
that
to
and
fucking
then
make
after
sure.
watching Shang-Chi, yeah, Shang-Chi, this is where I'm gonna bring it full circle to
Okay.
conclude on my end. They interjected Wong, which I loved.
Yes, Wong was amazing.
So now you have Shang-Chi,
Uh-huh.
you have the Spider-Man movie coming out, you have the end
Mhm.
credits to Venom 2,
Yeah.
and you have this post of Hawkeye,
Yeah.
right? All coming in at the same time.
Yes.
And now we know what happens just based on the trailer for Spider-Man. That
Yeah.
everything gets all fucked up. Unless
Mhm.
they decide to pull some stupid shit and they just say, "Oh, it's just Mysterio being Mysterio," which could happen. Let's be realistic.
Well, he's dead though, isn't he? Yeah. Sure. I don't fucking know, man. I really don't fucking know
Yeah.
at this point.
So
But
I
like,
think
and
ready. Wait.
yeah, I'm ready.
I think they are going to use all this and incorporate. Because remember, I was saying like, how out of fucking nowhere are they just going to give the mantle of Thor to Jane Foster, have it be like it's normal, all this new shit?
Yeah.
Watch. They're going to do they're going to do what fucking Marvel does, and they're going to either do something with time travel or something with a blip in the multiverse.
Well, I'm telling you, two things that you didn't touch on in that Loki, what's going on with Loki,
Yes. Yep.
and two, WandaVision, because there's some shit in there too. Like, I think it's all going to accumulate with something in Spider-Man. Spider-Man's going to bring it all together. And I think Spider-Man is going to bring Kang in. And then I think by the time Love and Thunder hits
Please tell me I know.
and Gore shows up, then a little bit after that, I think then you're gonna fucking get that null nod. I really do.
And I think we're finally going to get Adam Warlock.
Probably. You would hope. At some fucking point, he's got to show up, right? And at some point, you also got to think their Fantastic Four is going to show up at some point. I get it. Trust me, I'm not a big Fantastic Four fan either, but there's a lot of people that have been waiting a lot of years for a true.
But the trailer, dude, was that Galactus?
Dude,
You can't. I'm sorry, you can't have Galactus. Unfortunately, without
without the
Warlock,
Fantastic Four.
Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four.
No, you can't. You absolutely can't. But see, that's the thing, though. Also have Guardians 3 coming, and I don't know how that is where I think he shows up, because I have a deep feeling Warlock showing up in that. I really do.
People also grossly forget that Warlock and Galactus are huge, integral parts to the fucking Thor storylines.
Oh, huge.
Like huge.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think
But,
they're
like,
finally gonna just. And you know what I think they're gonna do? I think they're gonna finally blow their load and give it 2 more years, two
Okay.
to 3 years, and then comic book movies are just gonna
fucking fizzle and
those
flop.
types of comic book movies
Yeah.
They're just the cut and
I
like
I
normal.
really
And
think
you're gonna
the
get
other
shit like
thing,
you're gonna get shit like The Boys.
yeah,
That's gonna take
which
the
is
ratings
doing
for a while.
insanely well.
Yep.
But I also think at some point there's going to be a shift, and instead of comic book things hitting the big screen, you're going to see a lot more comic book properties pop up in TV show form
Oh yeah.
because Netflix just bought into Dark Horse, so you're going to see a lot of that shit. They already have that. What's his name? Everybody likes him. I don't really care for him all that much. He did kick ass.
Oh, the goofy fuck.
Millar,
Yeah, yeah.
Mark Millar.
Mark
Yeah,
Millar.
they got his. Netflix has got his shit. Amazon's got The Boys and a couple other things, Invincible. And I think, Disney's obviously got Marvel. And I think HBO is working real tight. And they're going to land all the DC shit from here on out.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I really
think
I think you're right. And I think in
I
2
think
to 3 years' time,
the costume
everyone's,
superhero shit's gonna be done.
yeah. And I think that is the day that for people that actually enjoy reading comics, it's going to be a sad day because once the movies drop, the industry will
She's gonna
die.
fucking tank.
Yeah, the industry will die because I think, honest to God, dude, the only thing that's keeping the comic book industry alive right now is the popularity of cinema and fucking. It's
Agreed.
it's sad, but it's true.
I agree.
But with all that being said, I think that might be it. And also, if you are watching this episode and you have no fucking idea what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to superhero shit, fucking pick up a book and read a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. And this week we get a double moop.
Double.
First and foremost, somebody who I don't think has ever been the moop before.
Ooh.
Julio
Ooh.
is a big fucking moop because he said the new Home Alone was good. And it was fucking mamando basura.
Did you watch it?
I got through like 10 minutes, man. Like,
Oh my God. I wish you would have gotten further, dude, because it got worse.
I don't know.
Dude, I'm telling you, just for the sheer fucking. Actually, don't, because you might actually get mad. So just don't. Just stop at the 10 minutes you watched. Don't go back.
Yeah, so I love you, buddy, but you're one of the moops this week. And the second moop is I think the record holder.
Yeah, this might be number 4.
Yeah, the record holder for most moopage is
Yeah.
hold on, is Goody.
Yeah, it's good.
Because she just doesn't know how to be a responsible adult.
Full adult.
And fucking not sleep through her alarms. And I have one thing to say to her.
Fuck your life! Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
Yeah. So
Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Just saying. That's it.
That's it.
Wake the fuck up.
So you can start gaming again.
Yeah.
Just be responsible.
I mean, it's not that hard. I do it.
Yeah.
And I'm totally irresponsible.
And I suck at life, and I sleep like 2 to 4 hours a night max.
Boom.
And I still get up for my alarms.
Walking zombies.
So.
Fuck
That
your
being
life.
said, ping pong.